Small biz confidence edged up in July. UPS says it's not carrying as many packages around the world. Paramount finally sells Simon & Schuster, and AMC gets a Barbie bounce. Lydia Hu has today's business briefs.
The National Federation of Independent Business says its Small Business Optimism Index improved in July from June, hitting the highest level since November 2022. But those responding are still citing high inflation and a tight labor market impacting their operations. UPS reported upbeat earnings in the recent quarter, though its revenue and forecast were still weaker than Wall Street was predicting. UPS workers represented by the Teamsters are now voting on a tentative contract agreement that averted a strike. Simon & Schuster has been sold to private equity firm KKR, the sale coming months after a federal judge blocked its purchase by rival publisher Penguin Random House because of concerns that competition would shrink in the book market. And America is going back to the movies. AMC managed to make its first profit since 2019. With Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Mission Impossible bringing in a big audience, July was the strongest month for revenue in AMC's 103-year history. AMC CEO says the company's theaters across the globe welcomed more than 66 million guests in the second quarter, marking AMC's highest quarterly attendance number since the fourth quarter of 2019. That's business. In New York, I'm Lydia Hu.
Whether you openly embrace new technology or keep it at arm's length, it's normal to wonder how new gadgets and software will impact the world. The same can be said about the rise of artificial intelligence. Jackie Ibanez takes a closer look at how AI could impact the future of jobs and the economy.
By now, you're probably aware that artificial intelligence can write papers, create music, art, and more. And when robots are armed with the software, it can expose them to vast amounts of information so they can learn about their environments.
How can I help you?
But even though AI isn't foolproof, programs like ChatGPT are already being embraced around the world, which begs the question, how will the rise of artificial intelligence impact jobs and the economy?
I don't think we're facing the robot apocalypse, but we are facing a loss of jobs.
The ongoing actors and writers' strikes highlight some of the top concerns.
The writers are asking for more compensation, but they're also asking to control AI and to control to limit how AI is used. You can already use these AIs to replace writers to produce at least mediocre first drafts. And so there's a real temptation to studios to go down that route.
To get a better sense of AI's potential impacts on the future, management experts say we need to look to some of the most pivotal technological developments of the past.
The biggest leap was the Industrial Revolution, the coming of the factory, moving people from agriculture to cities. So if you look at what happened in Britain, which was by far the pioneer on industrial technology, it's about 100 years for that technology to really come to fruition and to have a really big impact on the broader economy.
Meanwhile, data collected by Goldman Sachs predicts roughly 300 million full-time jobs around the world could be altered by artificial intelligence, with white-collar jobs most at risk. Jackie Ibanez, Fox News.
Still ahead, the Endangered Species Act marks 50 years. Coming up, we have a look at why wildlife experts are concerned it won't be around for another 50.